Unacademy. Let's crack it.
We have basically the whole system starts from where? कहाँ से शुरू होता है? हमारे राइट्स हैं, वो राइट्स इन्फ्रिंज हुए. My rights can be civil rights, or they can be rights which, if infringed, are rights which are not only infringing my rights but affecting the society as a whole. ऐसे राइट्स जो आप इन्फ्रिंज करते हो और पूरी सोसाइटी को फर्क आता है, उसको हम कहते हैं ऑफेंसेस. द वर्ड ऑफेंस हैज बीन डिफाइंड इन सीआरपीसी as something which is prohibited by law and made punishable by law. So please remember, prohibited by law plus punishable by law. ये दो एस्पेक्ट होते हैं ऑफेंस के. So one aspect is a must, and which is punishment. So naturally, since there is punishment, the whole process has to be made very, very elaborate, ताकि किसी के साथ अन्याय ना हो. That is the reason why, we must understand that civil justice system and criminal justice system, there are two basic parts. पहला पार्ट होता है सब्सटैंटिव पार्ट. सब्सटैंटिव पार्ट वो होता है जो आपको राइट्स देता है या आपको मना करता है कि ये नहीं करना, अगर करोगे तो ये पनिशमेंट है. सो फर्स्टली वी आर प्रोहिबिटिंग यू विल नॉट डू दिस एक्ट और इलीगल ओमिशन, एंड इफ यू डू, then this is going to be your punishment. Now, just to go with a small history, substantive law is actually a creation of old Hindu law. When I go to Manu Smriti, there were 12 heads of law and offenses were laid down. यानी कि substantive law का अगर मैं origin देखूं तो मनु स्मृति में जाता है, और जब मैं याज्ञवल्क्य स्मृति और नारद स्मृति में आता हूं तो procedures दिए जाते हैं. So we have procedures. So basically, criminal justice system is not something which is alien to India. It was there right from Hindu law times. That is exactly what is a piece of great pride for us. Now, no doubt, when the British came, they compiled the entire CRPC, and the first compilation came in 1882. It was then again and again amended. And finally, the 1898 code became the accepted code. तो हमारा जो CRPC 1898 का कोड है, वो कायदे से चलता रहा जब तक 1973 का अमेंडमेंट नहीं आया. It was such a comprehensive code that it was accepted as it is even after our independence right till 1973. However, there were a lot of inherent, बहुत सारी mistakes थी. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल, there was no distinction between executive and judiciary, which was against the basic directive principle. हमारा directive principle क्या है? That there must be a complete division between executive and judiciary, which was not there. So ये एक inherent problem था 1898 के CRPC का. This question is asked many times in the interview by the honorable judges, that what was one basic difference of 1898 CRPC and 1973 CRPC. One basic inherent structural difference was there was a complete delineation of powers between executive and judiciary. ये पहला important point है. अब जो हमारी CRPC है, उसमें executive magistrate जो है, you know what he is? His work is only till the offense happens. जब तक offense नहीं हो रहा तब तक है. जैसे ही offense हो गया तो judiciary takes over. So basically, what is the job of an executive magistrate in CRPC? His basic job is prevention of crime.